Hi and welcome to another stop of Tour de Animate. For today's sample I've teamed up with Heiko Röhr, a great illustrator artist from Munich, Germany. He created the visual assets for this eye candy sample. It's basically an almost static scene, but with a subtle parallax animation that the user can control with a mouse, as you can see here. These small extra miles for content elements often create a unique mood on your website. And I really love the visuals that Heiko came up with. It's my favorite sample. I really love the mood, so you definitely have to download this one. It's the perfect inspiration, but it's also a great and reusable template for your own artworks. So let's jump right into the Animate CC project. As you can see, everything is happening on the main timeline, and all these assets are vector shapes. Some of these were created right in Animate, and some others were created in Illustrator. So everything is non-destructive, so we can easily click on movie clips, and then we can really create different shapes here, or we can modify everything. We can remove shapes, and we can add some new stuff, maybe something from Illustrator. And in this case, I have arranged all the parallax layers as different levels in the timeline, as you can see here. So it makes things way easier when it comes to using JavaScript to implement the parallax logic. So talking of JavaScript, let's open the Actions panel. And as you can see here, I only have one frame that uses actions. So let's dive into this. So all the parallax magic is actually happening in line 24, as you can see here. I'm registering the stage mouse move event on the stage. So this will be fired whenever the user moves the mouse. And then I use a factor right here for all the different layers that are in charge for the distance that the specific layer should move on the x-axis. And I apply this value to the level that I've showed you before on the timeline. And that's basically it. It's really straightforward. And going back to the browser, let's inspect our composition. I hit reload and we see everything is vector-based, so everything is within this JavaScript file. And that is really amazing. So we don't have unnecessary requests for images or something like that. It's just this one file. And if you take a closer look at the page load, it's just 91 kilobytes that are transferred in this case. And that includes even the Create.js library, which is the runtime for the sample. So it's even below 100 kilobytes. And I really think that is amazing. So yeah, go ahead, download this sample. You can really look behind the curtain and see how things are done. You can tweak the code. And of course, you can swap the assets and replace them with your own artworks. So have fun enjoying this sample and happy animating.